Hi everyone, welcome to channel Q Automation. From today's session onwards, we are going to start a new series on Playwright with JavaScript. So Playwright is getting very popular nowadays. Traditionally we have Selenium, we have also Cypress, and there is also Playwright tool which can be used for test automation. So what is exactly Playwright? Playwright is open source, modern and versatile automation testing library developed by Microsoft. So Playwright is developed by Microsoft. It is designed for end-to-end testing of web applications across multiple platforms, including Chromium browsers, for example, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and Safari as well. We can execute automated test cases in headless mode as well as headed mode as well. It supports JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, C Sharp, and Java, making it accessible to developers across different ecosystems. It supports API automation and mobile web application automation as well. And operating system wise, it supports Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and support different type of continuous integration runs tools as well. And nowadays Playwright is getting very popular. What are the high level features of Playwright? So what are the different features of Playwright? Cross browser testing. So we can test on Chromium, Firefox, Safari browser with single API. So Playwright supports different type of browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. It ensures compatibility across major web browsers. It also supports cross-platforms. For example, we can run tests on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux operating systems as well. It supports headless mode as well as headed mode as well. So headless mode means browser UI will not be displayed. You can execute the test cases in headless mode as well, in which on UI we will not see any browser or any interactions of element, but in background in headless mode the test will be executing. And browser mode means on browser we can see the actual test execution when the automation script is running. Language wise, Playwright supports multiple programming languages, for example JavaScript, TypeScript, which is widely used with Playwright. It also supports Python, C Sharp, and Java as well. Auto waiting. So in Playwright, there is system of automatically waiting. For example, it waits automatically for UI elements to be ready. Example, the UI elements should be visible, they should be clickable before performing any actions. It reduces flakiness in test as well. Browser context. It enables isolated sessions within the same browser instance, ideal for testing multiple users or parallel testing. And Playwright also provides built-in assertions. Playwright provides built-in assertions for writing various type of test cases and organizing the test cases as well. Along with that, Playwright also include fixtures, retries mechanism, and test parallelization as well. We can intercept and mock network requests and responses, which is quite useful for testing offline scenarios or simulate backend failures as well. We can use Playwright for intercepting and mocking the network requests and responses. Screenshot and videos as well. So Playwright provides capturing full page screenshots or record the videos for debugging and documentation. It supports capturing the trace logs as well. Shadow DOM and iframes. So while test automation, it also helps to handle testing within shadow DOMs and iframes seamlessly. Multi-tabs and multi-window support is also provided by Playwright. So in Cypress we know there is difficulty to handle different tabs and different windows, but unlike Cypress, Playwright supports multiple tabs and multiple windows as well. And it is very fast and reliable. Uses browser-specific protocols ensuring faster execution and better reliability compared to traditional Selenium. In headless mode also we can execute. It supports running the browsers in headless mode for faster execution in CI/CD pipelines. A debugging tool that visualizes the test execution including screenshots, actions and DOM states. That is Trace Viewer. That is also one of the features of Playwright. So these are some high level features of Playwright. So Playwright is a modern automation tool developed by Microsoft. If you go to their official website, so this is basically official website of Playwright. They have provided very excellent documentation on all the things of Playwright. If you click on this docs, or if you visit the home page, you can see Playwright enables reliable end-to-end testing for modern web applications. It supports various type of Chromium browsers like Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari. It supports cross platforms like different operating systems. It supports different languages as well. It supports TypeScript, JavaScript, Python, .NET, Java, etc. It also supports, if you see, testing mobile web, native mobile emulation of Google Chrome for Android and mobile Safari. No flaky test. It provides different features like auto wait, tracing, and different type of other features as well. It also provides full isolation, fast execution, browser context, login once, and powerful tooling as well. CodeGen, Playwright Inspector, Trace Viewer, etc. So if you can just go through their website, you will get all the documentations, all the features, what it supports, etc. They have provided very excellent documentation from installation, writing test, and all the different topics required for starting with Playwright. And also if you see, if you select the Java option, it will show you the documentation as per the Java language. If you select Python, then it will show you all the documentation with Python language. If you select Node.js, it will show you all the documentation along with JavaScript and TypeScript language. So you can just go through their website for all the understanding of Playwright as well. So this is their official website. So Playwright is basically open source, modern and versatile automation testing tool developed by Microsoft. And we have also seen high level features of Playwright. Now we will see comparison between Playwright, Selenium and Cypress. So we will see some comparison points between Playwright, Selenium and Cypress. So first point is introduction. Playwright is again modern web automation library by Microsoft, especially for the application which are getting developed on modern technologies. We can use Playwright on those applications. It focused on cross-browser and cross-platform testing. Selenium, we have seen it's very traditional tool, open source tool, widely used for browser automation, and it's a legacy tool. Selenium is getting used from long time now. Cypress is also a modern testing framework designed for JavaScript based web applications, focusing on ease and use of developer experience. So Cypress was initially developed from the developer's perspective for unit testing, to ease out the unit testing, but later QA team also started using it for test automation. Browser support. So Playwright supports all the major browsers including Chromium browsers, Firefox, Edge, Safari, etc. Selenium supports all the major browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, Opera, etc. Whereas Cypress supports Chromium based browsers mainly like Chrome, Edge and Firefox. Programming language wise, Playwright again supports all the different type of languages like JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, C#, Java. Selenium supports multiple languages like Java, Python, C#, Ruby, JavaScript, etc. Whereas Cypress only supports JavaScript and TypeScript. Cross-browser testing is possible on Playwright. On Selenium also, cross-browser testing is possible. But in Cypress, it is limited to Chromium-based browser and Firefox. Cross-platform support is available for Playwright. It supports Windows, Mac, Linux. In fact, Selenium and Cypress also supports all the three operating systems. From mobile testing perspective, using Playwright, we can emulate mobile devices, but it doesn't provide direct support for mobile native applications. Selenium supports mobile browsers like Chrome and DevTools. Cypress also supports limited mobile browser testing. Ease of use. Playwright is very simple API and it requires a minimal setup. While configuring the Selenium, it requires some configuration. And Cypress is again very developer friendly and intuitive interface. Execution speed wise, Playwright is faster due to native DevTools protocol. Selenium is compared to slower. Selenium is compared to Playwright and Cypress. Selenium is a bit slower because it is HTTP based protocol and it is configuration. It uses the WebDriver protocol. So in Selenium, if you know, it basically follows the WebDriver port protocol. That's why it's slower than Playwright and Cypress. Cypress is again very faster but limited to Chromium and Firefox. Headless mode is supported for Playwright for all the browsers. For Selenium, it is supported but for major browsers only. In Cypress also, headless mode is supported. Auto-waiting mechanism. Playwright has built-in auto-wait for elements and actions. Selenium requires manual handling or explicit wait. So in Selenium, we have to manually handle explicit and implicit waits. Whereas Playwright provides built-in auto-wait mechanism. Cypress also provides built-in retry mechanism for actions. Network interceptions. Playwright supports request and response mocking. Selenium is limited support for via plugins. For network interception, Selenium supports, but it is limited and it is via plugins. Whereas Cypress also supports response and request mocking. Parallel testing. So parallel testing, built-in browser context enables easy parallel testing in Playwright. Selenium requires setup and grid configurations, whereas Cypress also supports limited parallelization with workaround. Shadow DOM support. Playwright natively support for interacting with Shadow DOM. Selenium requires some custom handling, whereas Cypress provides partial support and it may need some workarounds for Shadow DOM support. Testing framework. So Playwright provides built-in testing framework, whereas Selenium needs some integration with testing framework like PyTest, TestNG, JUnit, etc. Cypress again provides built-in test runner and assertion library. Screenshot and videos. Playwright supports full-page screenshot and video recording built-inly, whereas Selenium requires some third-party libraries for videos. Cypress also provides built-in screenshots and video recording. Integration with CI/CD. Playwright also supports excellent integration with continuous integration and continuous deployment. It is lightweight and fast. Selenium is also mature in that area, widely supported for CI/CD. Cypress also excellent, specifically designed for CI/CD. Community and ecosystem. Playwright, since it's a new tool, but there is a growing community, active community for Playwright as well. Selenium, it's a legacy tool, so largest and oldest community with extensive support. Cypress is also having strong JavaScript focused community. Flakiness in test. So Playwright provides very minimal flakiness due to auto-wait and retry mechanisms. Whereas Selenium, if you don't handle weights properly, flaky test will be more, and it's a common issue in Selenium. Cypress also provides minimal flakiness with built-in retry mechanism. Pricing wise, Playwright is open source and free. Selenium is also open source and free. Cypress is also open source and free, but some features like dashboard etc. are paid in Cypress. So if you want to run the test cases on cloud dashboard setup, we should have some paid license for Cypress. Use cases wise, Playwright is ideal for modern web applications needing cross-browser compatibility. Selenium is ideal for large-scale automation and legacy systems. And Cypress is best for front-end testing of JS framework like React, Angular, etc. So these are some differences between Playwright, Selenium, and Cypress. So we have just gone through introduction part of Playwright. In coming session, we will see high-level architecture of Playwright and compare with Selenium. We will just compare the architecture of Playwright and Selenium in our next session. And after that, we will also see how to do environment setup, how to install the Playwright, and how to start with our test cases. So thank you for watching this video. In coming sessions, we will see different topics around Playwright. I hope you like this video.